Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be upcycling our Christmas decor. Instead of, getting rid of it or throwing it away just because it's no longer what you like, sometimes it just needs a little refresh, a little upcycling, adding or taking off something that you no longer like from it. So for this wreath is something I used last year. I felt like it needed something for this year. I keep everything from my DIY projects when I tear something apart. I actually have these little stems sitting around. They have a little bit of fake snow on them already, so it made it perfect for this wreath. I felt like it needed something to make it more, Christmassy. And I love the fake snow look. And after I step back a little bit, I like to take a look at things first before I do the final decision. I decided to add two more to the bottom layer, which gave it that little extra that I was looking for. But I felt like, it still needed something else, a little pop of color. And me, I love the cherry look. So that's what I did. I want to add 2 stems of cherries to the bottom. And even though it's a small, minimal change, it's different. It's not what it looked like, so I definitely love how it turned out. The difference is amazing, even though it's just small, minor details. So for our next project, we have a sled that I've had for about 2 years now. This sled used to be my father's, and I took it away. No, I told him to take care of it for me because I really wanted this sled the day I bought my home here. And I knew I was going to do something with her. For the meantime, the past 2 years, I added this upside down looking wreath from a little Dollar Tree tree. But she was no longer, what I wanted. I know I could do something a little bit better. And after, the bow that was on it fell off and some of the strings and ribbons and stuff that were on there fell off, I knew it was time for a refresh this year. And that's exactly what I did. Like I said before, I keep everything from my previous projects just because you never know when you're actually going to need it. And that's what I did with the bells here. And that's actually what happened with this sled. My idea took a whole different turn. I was very, very surprised, but the ending was fabulous. After I played with this, that seemed like forever because my ideas were just not coming to me. I decided I was going to spray paint these 2 bells. I said, you know what? I'm going for the moody look. This white is just not what I want. Let's spray paint it. Like I said before, you can change anything except for the mold. Color can be changed. Ribbons can be put on or taken off. Any extra or fake, leaves and stuff can be put on or taken off. All of that can change. So, because I love the color black and that is actually what I'm using in my home this year, I decided to spray paint them. I did, one half first, flipped it, and then I let the other half dry. Unfortunately, on one of them, it did stick to the box, so it took off a little bit and chipped, but later on, I fixed it. Here they are now, all nice and dry. I made a new little bow that went with my Christmas tree, and like I said, I wasn't quite sure how many bells I was going to use, so I decided to bring one and do an extra one, just in case, but I didn't spray paint this one, because I wanted a little hint of gold. So because the top part of the black bells were a little small, I couldn't put anything too big or too thick through the top part. So I had to figure out how I was gonna make this rope work because I didn't want it really skinny. It wasn't the look I was going for. I wanted it to be a little thicker. At first I was having a bit of an issue. When I finally figured out what I was going to do, I did it. And here you're going to see me struggle a little bit because, like I said, the top part, it's so small that not just any ribbon or rope was going to fit through it. So what I decided to do is string one piece and then put the bottom piece together, glue the bottom pieces together. Then I reflipped the rope, glued it again, and then slowly just started twisting and gluing, so it became, or it gave you that look of it being thick when it actually wasn't. So once I was finished with the first bell, the second bell was a lot quicker. I went through it pretty quick. I learned from my mistakes, so I was able to know, just go right through it. Like I said, just twist and glue, and it gave me that look of a thicker rope without actually putting in a thicker rope. Unfortunately, I couldn't use the thicker rope because of the top part of the bell was so tiny. However, once I finished, I started playing around with the bow and the bells, and I just felt like something was missing. And remember, I said never throw anything away from your prior DIYs. I actually ended up using the prior piece and just sticking the bow and the bells on top, and I like very much how it turned out. That pop of black and the little cranberries with the bow now, just it makes it look a lot better and more of the mood I was looking for this year. I'm very happy I made these changes this year to my decor. It's just very minimal changes, but it gives it, a different look, a different style of what it was there before. So I just need a 4-foot tree that needs to go outside that I haven't put together. But other than that, this is probably it for my decor outside. However, inside I needed one more item. And this is a townhouse that I've had for like about 2 years now. When I first purchased it, it was colorful. I'm not really into the colorful look for a townhouse. I prefer just like one color. So I spray painted them white. However, in the past 2 years, the color has started to yellowish. You can't really tell on camera because it's a little farther away and I forgot to give you like an up close. But yes, I decided to go ahead and spray paint them a different color. So no surprise here, I went in with the color black. It's actually a matte black. I really like the way the matte color looks on certain ceramic items, and this is actually one of my favorite brands. It's from Rust-Oleum. It's usually quick dry. It takes like about an hour or an hour and a half depending on how thick of a coat you did. I did do 2 coats because, you know, I had to get every single crack, like on the doors, on the windows, under the roof. So I did wait a little bit for it to dry, and then I flipped them like on their sides and got all the areas I couldn't reach when they were standing up straight. Once they were all dry and ready for me to bring them back inside without any chipping or, you know, any paint getting on my fingers, I was ready to put them where they usually go for every Christmas, which is on my front table on the entryway. I love the matte color. I love the trees. I love the little people. I love just everything about it. And with the garland that goes around my mirror, I feel like everything just came together. I enjoy it very, very much. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and, you know, it gave you a few ideas to probably give your decor a second chance, you know, and upcycle it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.